Little good night story. Anybody got the time? When they tell me good night all the time, I don't say good night. I don't know, fucking night. It goes, where am I? Who am I? Were the first thoughts I can remember when waking up. I was in amniotic fluid, and I remember hearing noises. Sports were playing, and my dad was rooting for the Lakers and Dodgers to win. Both teams did win their championships that year, 1988. A short, but it seems a long time ago. I'm writing this to you on a journey to the center of the galaxy, to the big bad black hole, with a crew of misfits, some lovely nurses, and robot deputies that hold the keys to all the doors, except for one. The key they do not possess is the key to the mind, which will end the story. But let me start at the beginning. I was born in a hospital in San Diego, California, but I call it Daigo. Go. Good night. The morning air was crisp on an early Sunday morning in November. Yes, I'm a Scorpio, which can be difficult. I was a late birth, a couple of weeks as a matter of fact. The reason for my late birth, some would say, was to get my lungs to a good, healthy, proper size for all the smoking and running around, which I would later do. Yeah, I get high, and I'm also one of the best athletes in the world. You got a problem with that? So what? I don't care. Want to fight? I can now sense you wondering how I can possibly remember my own birth. All that I can say is either I was meant to, or it was something my mother ate while pregnant, which I think I can recall her saying tofu. Or maybe it was the music that was playing, like Bob Marley, which is one of my favorite artists. Three Little Birds were by my doorstep. My DNA is a little twisted. I'm on a triple tunnel vision, which means I have 3 different strands of DNA all mixed together, which are Neanderthal, human, and alien. You see, DNA holds the power to all the secrets. I have even been told that if you activate certain genes, you can actually relive your ancestors' memories and experiences, which, believe it or not, I have done on some minuscule scale while experimenting in drugs. But more is yet to come on this journey to the abyss of darkness, to what they say there is no coming back from, the biggest, baddest object in the known universe, our own black hole. I'm not afraid though. I'm a Nelson, and when I come up to bat, that's exactly what I hear over the PA. Coming up at Big Bad Nelson. But you can call me Nelly B. I'm not a bad guy, don't get me wrong, or do me wrong. I just don't like seeing people or things suffer if I can help it. If I can, then I always try to make things right. I'm a good person, which is why the fascination of the mysteries that lay within our ultimate nemesis in the center of our galaxy coming to eat us all fascinates me. Oh, and all that shit, I'm not afraid anymore. Chapter 2. I've been in here long enough, and it's starting to get hot and cramped for space. I must get free. I'm hesitant, though, because it sounds like there's a monster out there on some type of creature that never stops exhaling, just keeps breathing. But I'm not afraid of it anymore. Maybe it will be cool, or what's the worst that can happen? The funny thing is, it turned out to be a fan. You see, my dad can't sleep without a fan on in the room, but now I'm rushing to escape, and I know the way and have had many dreams of things to come. All I have to do is follow the light, the sounds, and the air. So then it happened, and I was suddenly cold and grossed out. I remember feeling, ew, what is this nasty stuff all over me? There it was, and I was a strong baby at 9.8 pounds, and they named me Alex. Being a baby, I don't recollect very much, but what I can remember is a strange dream I had. You see, my mother told me I loved my crib. It must have been a warm, soothing place to be. My blanket was made of yellow silk, and I would nibble on it. Dreams, oh man, what to say about dreams. The first dream I had was a weird, out-of-body experience. I started out as a little tiny piece of dust, drifting through the black nothingness. Though I could still see, I would come into contact with other little pieces of dust, or something of that nature. And I would catch them, and I would absorb them, and it would always be a joyful feeling. I had when it happened. It would happen periodically until one day I reached an immense-sized piece of dust in the form of a big blue ball. I can't remember exactly what I felt, but it was something like uncertainty, and it was somewhat overwhelming because it was too large for me to catch or absorb. Instead, I just stay near it and kind of like the moon orbiting the earth. But it was I'm gonna catch it. I'm not gonna get it.